and
Oh, yeah.
and,
I have a topic. I don't know if it works well with ice, but have you followed the Conor McGregor drama?
McGregor.
What's the drama?
Oh my god! So I
that's
have a
no.
video. We can watch the first like 2.5 minutes of it, and they lay it out there really well.
Is
I
this
have
Brendan
not.
Schwab on Rogan's show talking
That's
about?
exactly it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you got this. I was going to suggest this, but I forgot. Yeah, this is good stuff right here.
Yeah.
I hope this is all true. I hope this is all true. This is a movie.
This is a movie. So queue up at 0 and let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Is there any background you got to give for this? Or?
No, they
Like
they
just-
do it well.
Netflix has a movie coming out with Martin Scorsese's making called The Irishman. I don't care about that. I want a completely different movie called The Irishman that's just about what they're about to lay out there.
So all you need to know before this thing starts, the rumors are Conor McGregor got into a bar fight, and then they lay out much more than I knew. Ready, set, play.
What did Conor do? Did you just get in a brawl in a bar? Is that real?
Oh, so, you know, in Dana White's scrum, he goes, listen, if it was that big, there'd be more video of it. Dana goes,
Doesn't seem like that big of a
Dana's
deal to fight
basically
at a bar.
saying, "Let's get
Seems like a
quiet,
normal
let it
thing.
happen."
You're a professional
People
fighter.
that I
bro.
know in Dublin and that are blowing me up are saying, dude, it's real. Connor's in a bit of trouble because he has a friend from one area of Ireland that's in this mafia and that got beat up by these guys. Connor finds out the guys who beat up his friend are in this bar. So Connor comes in there, beats the hell out of that guy. Well, that guy's associated with this, you know, pretty intense mafia family over there. So now there's a hit out on Connor is what they're saying.
What?
Yes, for 900 grand.
What?
Now, how much of that is true? How much of it is speculation?
There's a hit?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And because on my podcast, I was like, you know, I
Why
don't
is it that
know,
big of a
sounds
deal,
like
though?
bunch of hoopla.
It's just
People
like,
are
they're
so
just
He beat up a
fighting,
mobster?
people ended up going, bro.
I mean,
here's the
that's.
background
I
of
mean,
the
I don't know.
guy's
I feel like that's
wrestling.
just
They've done
normal, like
seminars
especially in
and
Ireland where they
shit.
fucking
There's
fight
a
and shit.
boxing promotion that they just
The
came in
mobster doesn't
just
seem
as,
to
like,
care
So
for it.
listen, they're
masked
talking
men
about how
and shot up the
dangerous
whole
this
thing.
gang
Like,
is.
he's dealing with gnarly dudes.
Whoa.
But then again, I guess in Dublin, especially Connor being who he is, you can have these associations with this underground world, stuff like that.
What are you trying to say about Dublin, bro?
It's awesome. It's my favorite place I've ever been.
Okay, never
That's
mind.
terrible. That's
Yeah,
a
you might
terrible
actually die then.
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't, you know, and Dana again said this in a scrum. It's always fascinating when Dana does those scrums because it's all hearsay, stuff like that. But then they go, you know, what's next for Connor? You got to fight for him. He goes, listen, man, the guy's $100 million in the bank. Fighting
Yeah.
sucks.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if he's ever going to get punched
All right,
in
we'll
the face.
pause it here. So while we were talking, he said that these guys like murdered people in the crowds. Like they'd hold a boxing promotion and kill a guy like in front of everyone. That they're just bad dudes, not afraid of anything. And I don't know. My impression of mafia guys, regardless of whether it's Irish or Italian or Russian, is not that they're like incredible fighters. It's just that they're willing to be silly violent. You know, they go straight to shooting. They go straight to baseball bats. And when normal people are still doing the chest pushing thing stage of a build up. I don't know.
I'm assuming he didn't know it was a mobster and he got into a fight with him, huh?
I don't know what he knew.
So I mean,
I don't know what's
that-
true. I've heard this story retold where Connor needs to pay 900 grand for forgiveness, right? So the 900 grand number was consistent, but in one case it was a hit on him. In the other, it was like a, what would you call that? A ransom type thing. So a payoff to get back
I
in
mean,
their good graces.
If honestly, I'd probably just move out of the fucking country and just say fuck you guys, just go do my own thing. And if there's people out to get him, if I was him, there's people out to get me, I'd probably feel like flattered by that. Like, okay, people are actively trying to get me, murder me. Like, I'm going to run away from you. And like, it's just, I don't know, it makes life more interesting.
It
I've
does.
never thought about it like that. Being hated enough or cared about enough to be murderable, it's a little touching. Right?
I
I
mean,
think
yeah, it's
later
like,
in this
at
thing
least
they
there's somebody-
explain Connor's reaction was he has a brand new baby. It's, I don't know, 8-9 months old or something. He wanted to get his wife, fiance, I don't know, D and his baby out of the country. That was what he was trying to do. But then he just showed up at like traffic court today or
Well,
something.
he had to, right?
But that's risky business if there's a $900,000 hit on you. So I don't know what the
Man, it'd
scoop
be
is.
so. Don't you want to see this movie where he's just like rapping? They kill his wife and kid, of course. Sorry, that's what
Of
happens.
course, that's in the first couple minutes.
And then he's just wrapping those hands up, you know, and like, but he's just beating mobsters to death. Come on, this would be great. This would be the best movie ever. The Irishman.
I mean, yeah, it could be pretty good.
yeah.
It'd be called The Notorious, right?
I mean,
No, there's already a
name.
movie called Notorious, and that's about Biggie.
if
That's
if there was a hit on you guys, would you just would you like pay the ransom, or would you just say fuck you, feel flattered by it, and go do and like get away from it?
I'd
Depends how
spend
big
a
the
lot of
hit-
time scared in my house with my guns. Is what I
Yeah,
would do.
Right? What if
depends
I
how
built
big
a
the hit
tower
is.
on the house so I could see from all directions?
Like those Koreans.
Like an
in,
observatory?
96 during the LA riots. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just sat up there with binoculars.
That guy had
I
the
feel-
sickest mustache.
It would be a good talking point. You could tell people that you have a hit on you, and I think it'd make conversations more interesting.
If somebody
Yeah.
was gonna take a hit out on you guys, what would it be for? Do you, if you heard, dude, this guy's got a $500,000 hit on you, like what does your mind go to of like, oh, it's probably for this?
I probably fucked his girlfriend.
That's a lot of money for like one
Or
girl.
I mean, I don't know what else I could do. Like, I'm not gonna fight people. I mean, I guess I can call him an asshole or something, and he might get offended by that. So the worst I could probably do is have sexual intercourse with his girlfriend, knowing that she had a boyfriend, but I just don't really give a fuck. And hopefully, she's not a tranny, by the way.
Hopefully not, but sometimes it's a roll of the dice.
I had a guy, I
Fair.
forget if he threatened to kill me or rape me, but he did that and he uploaded it to
Oh.
YouTube while he was driving. Like he made like a little quick hit vlog while he's driving around saying that he was going to kill or rape me and to teach me a lesson. And
How mad was he?
Rape,
Was,
that's
like,
fine.
he
like
was
corrective rape?
he was real red and he was real redneck, I'm trying to say. And he seemed very upset. It was during I did this thing, sort of like a men's rights thing, saying that when men are beaten, it's a similar kind of PTSD to a woman being raped. And I think I even said that it's worse if the rape is consensual because, not consensual, like a date rape situation, because there she's usually not physically damaged because, of course, vaginas are built for penises. And whereas a guy is physically damaged, and they both have the same kind of after effect where they're distrustful of people. They don't want to go in the dark alley. And people took that, acted like I was pro-rape. And this guy uploaded a video saying that I forget if he was going to rape me or kill me. I'm not positive.
Well,
but
he's
or
gonna
both.
rape
He's so
you to death.
he was so against rape that he was willing to give it one go just to convince you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not usually a rapist, but you, sir, like you're going around with your
I've had a lot of death
seedy
threats.
ways.
That one, even though it wasn't that credible, was the most credible of them. And yeah, he said he was going to do that, but I didn't take it that seriously. Fuck him.
You just ignored it, like, oh, he might kill me, whatever.
It was kind of a like, you know where I live? I'll see you then. Like that was my thought process.
I mean, that's about right. If you have guns as well at your house, that's
Yeah.
totally fine, about right. I've had people threaten to kill me as
I
well,
bet.
but they're all fake bullshit. It's not real. No one's ever made a video about it. I think the worst thing was people make like Craigslist ads and have this guy walk in my house. So somebody made a Craigslist ad saying, "Come fuck my hey, I'm a girl. My name is Caroline. Come fuck me. Doors
That's how
open."
girls talk. Yeah.
and my girlfriend is Caroline, and I was with her in the kitchen, and this dude he was already in the house. So we just came back. So we left the door unlocked. We came back from the grocery store. We're in the kitchen. Dude comes downstairs. He was already in the house upstairs, walking around and shit. Comes downstairs. We just stare each other in the eyes. It's like fat Mexican dude with fucking face tats, and he's just we're just staring at each other and in the eye, and he's like the Craigslist ad. And he's like staring at my girlfriend. I'm like, no, nah, it's fake. It's bullshit. You're not here. Are you here to fuck her? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, it's fucking bullshit, dude. You got to go. And it was a scary situation
He
because
had face tattoos.
yeah, I thought he was gonna pull out a knife and kill me. I thought that was it, dude. I thought I literally, if he pulled out a knife, I'd probably just run. And my girlfriend would have to fend off for herself. She'd be the sacrifice.
That guy.
I mean, you're faster than her.
I mean, yeah, 100% she'd be the sacrifice. I mean, I like her, but I'm not gonna die for her. Fuck that shit.
Dude, I'm starting to like her. I think it's cool that you found a girl willing to tolerate all the nonsense that comes with being Ice's girl.
So every time I go out with a girl, I have a little speech with them. I sit them down and I'm just like, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be. You have to just get the fuck over it, or it's not going to work out. And they either agree or they don't agree.
You're
If
so
they don't,
charming.
if they don't agree, we just have sex, and then I just never talk to them again. If they agree, then I will date them. Not because I don't say it like that makes it sound like I'm some sort of asshole, but
No, of course, sometimes that first option is the best to go.
I mean, if she's gonna, I mean, fuck sex. I mean, I'm not gonna deny the sex, right? But most like if a girl's gonna come in my life, she needs to understand what goes on, and I can't change everything around just for her. I mean, I could, but that wouldn't be a good thing to do.